Hello, citizens. Citizens. Welcome. Oh, fuck, Spyro, look out. So, we was playing... Oh, don't worry about that. First one. So, when we was playing Bubsy, we was like, hey, we gotta play something after Bubsy. We gotta play something after Bioshock. We're like, well, why not some more PlayStation 1 platformy stuff?
Hell yeah.
This intro confuses me.
It's like The Office.
What about this nasty
Like, let's have an interview with Dragon Man. Oh, two other dragons do
I
interpretive
think they're
dance
just
in the
actors in the background. They just extras.
hanging out. But then, like, this other dude that gets, like, that guy right there that gets intercut.
That's Nasty
like-
Nork.
He's watching it live somehow.
Yeah, because it's a newscast.
And they all die except for Spyro.
What was he doing? Sniffing the ground?
He saw a tasty little morsel. He was gonna nibble it up. The adventure begins. It sure do. Oh, look, first dragon right there. Nestor. Good old
Nestor
Nestor.
the Molester.
Good old Nestor friend. So sorry, folks at home. This game doesn't have subtitles.
What about Nasty Nork?
You'll just have to make your own voices in your head, even though you can probably slightly hear them underneath our voices.
Yeah, we're not gonna voice him for you. Figure it out yourself.
Oh, that takes work. We're not here to do work.
Yeah. Well,
We're here to play games and look at this pretty fairy lady. I'm gonna marry her, and she's my wife now.
what's your name?
Petunia.
Petunia. Nice. Why wasn't I invited to the wedding?
Well, she wanted to have just a really small affair. And by affair, I mean, like, she had another husband, so she really wanted to keep it small.
Nice.
So, you know, we had some issues finding people to actually, like, do the marriage. Because it's, like, moral obligations and all that. But
Of course. Of course.
we got there. Hey, it's Delbin.
I'll torch him.
Keep your horns
I'm gonna name my firstborn son Delbin.
To learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly?
I have an update for you here, friend. Are you ready for this?
What's that?
I got my copy of Bubsy 3D.
Uh-huh.
I don't hate it.
I was gonna ask you about that. 'Cause
I don't hate it.
I wanted to know your thoughts.
I went in knowing it was gonna be a bad time. But if you take it slowly, and I mean at a crawl,
Fucking snail's pace.
I 100%ed the first level in my first attempt. It took 22 minutes, but I did it.
You didn't break the speedrun record.
Not even close, unless I beat the rest of the game in like the next 6 minutes. We talked about it. It's flawed because of the mechanics and stuff, but it's not unplayable.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, on a technical standpoint, it's not, like you said, unplayable. It just feels that way sometimes.
Oh, it feels real bad. And I kept going for the analog stick, and I turned on analog, and the game crashes.
I didn't know that.
It will just hard lock until you go and change it back.
It's just like, no.
It's like, nope, can't do that. No.
What's that? We didn't have an analog back then. What do you think you're doing?
You analog with this one?
I was. But now, like, I just started subconsciously using the D-pad because it's a PlayStation 1 game.
Sure.
And it doesn't feel that bad.
Yeah, this game isn't terrible. I think I, at one point a few years ago, 100%ed it.
Yeah, I remember you doing that. You going for like the 120% or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think I had everything. I did really well. It took a hell of a long time, and we're probably not going to do that. But
No, most likely not.
it's not a bad game. It's a little weird at certain points because it doesn't hold up as well. But
What do you like better, this one or 2?
I would say 2 because I like 1, but getting all the dragons is kind of like a tedious collectathon type of thing, and I get that it's a collectathon, but they're just right there. They're not that hidden, so it's not that
Hello, my friend.
fun.
How about a hint
That
of
makes
riding?
sense.
You
Yeah.
bet.
And 2 added like the other characters, and it added different powers and all that.
So I guess, is this game considered a collectathon? Well, I guess it is, since you can like 120% and there's a bunch of stuff to get.
I would say very loosely it's a collectathon. I would say it's more platformy, but
Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, that reminds me. One thing I forgot to do. Hold on. I'm gonna turn on the active camera.
yeah.
So when I was playing around, I was like, this camera blows, and then I turned on the active one. I was like, that's better.
So let me ask you, Spyro Fanatic 415.
How'd you figure out my DeviantArt name?
Oh, I log onto your computer all the time.
Shit. Ow!
Don't go out of bounds.
But I wanna explore.
Spyro Trilogy or Legend of Spyro Trilogy?
I would probably say this. Just because it's so, like, the memories of it's burned with the power of 1,000 suns is still, like, stuck in my head.
Yep, that was the reference I was going for.
The power of 1,000 suns.
That and Spark's voice actor changed every game.
Didn't, who was the voice actor for Spyro?
Elijah Wood,
Yeah, it was Frodo Man.
it's that dude from Wilfred.
Yeah. God, Wilfred was a good fucking show.
Really was. Did you finish it though?
No, I never finished it.
It got really like weird at the end.
I'm really liking this area up here. I've never been up here before.
How are you never up here? It's a main part of the game.
I've never really played a Spyro game before.
Well, you're in for a treat because this is a masterpiece.
Like, my first experience with a Spyro game was at a friend's house for like 20 minutes. And then, like, that was it. Until, like, I started coming over to your place when you were trying to do, like, the 120% run. But other than that, I don't have much experience with Spyro. Yeah, I was looking at Spyro's new design, like, from Skylanders.
Oh, it makes me cringe.
I think I know why I hate it so much. He lost, like I haven't seen it in motion, but it looks like he lost a lot of, like, expression. Like,
Yeah.
No thanks.
like this Spyro has got the small face, got the really big eyes that, you know, have big animations when he blinks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's like he's really, like, cutesy and expressive and, like, feels like a real, like, little underdog. And you look at the new Spyro, he just looks like a little, like hell spawn. Like something some edgy 14-year-old would design.
Was it you back in the day?
I mean, I was never edgy enough to just spend my spare time in class drawing dragons on my notebook.
I don't know. We've seen your senior picture. I think you might have been.
Just imagine some really emo, like, gothy kid in high school that's just really into Spyro. He's the strongest of all. He won't back down from anything.
Why would he? Dragon. It's a firefly.
Dragons don't have to answer to anyone. Especially you, Tommy, bully. Oh shit. I scared the fuck out of those guys. Sorry.
Does this feel better than Bubsy?
Oh, this is like a million years ahead of Bubsy. Hey, it's Thomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button.
But
twice.
Thomas is short for Tommy, and he's the bully.
What?
Yeah, you
Falling
fucking
from high
bully.
mountain peaks,
Get outta
plunging
here.
into prehistoric
Trying to push me around.
Oh, that.
You'll see what happens. I'll cast a magical spell to bring Spyro into the real world. Then you'll be sorry. Something about, like, the design of these gems that just looks and feels so good to pick up. It's like they're so big and I want them. I want all of them.
Better than getting notes and jiggies.
No.
Oh yeah.
Notes are nice. They play a little like brooding when you pick them up, and it feels good. Of course, these also feel good to pick up because they're big, and I think they make like a string when you pick them up or something.
They do.
And you get those moments where there's like a bunch of the chests like right next to each other. You're like, I'm gonna pick up all of them so hard.